Hey there, and today we'll be making a calendar like one of these. So I wanted mine to look like a cloud. My original design was a bit more complex than what I made this to be. My original design had a moon coming out of it, but while I was making this, I thought it would be a bit too much. So mine's just a cloud. And I'm going to carve into it, and the little pieces are going to be blue, so it looks like the sky peeking through. Um, so now, right now, I'm just drawing the lines to see how big I want each section to be. And then we're just gonna carve that out. This little scooper tool, it was like so perfect for the top one. It was the exact size I needed, and it was so easy to just scoop stuff out with it. Um, and then we're just gonna scoop stuff out of the stuff. It's clay. We're gonna then stuff clay out of the bottom one too, but I just wanted to make sure that the top one was smooth and secure because I didn't want it to collapse. Luckily that didn't happen, so we're good there. And if you can hear a lisp in my voice, it's because I'm wearing my retainers. So hopefully it's not too noticeable though. And yeah, I just cut out most of the carving out because it's quite boring. In fact, I cut out a lot because it was quite boring. And now I'm just making the pieces, making sure they fit and that they're just right. So we're gonna have to make 3 of these because there's 12 months in a year. We're gonna write on 4 sides of the rectangles, 12 divided by 4, 3. And then we're going to make 2 blocks for the numbers. And that part was looking kind of confusing, but luckily there was like templates to just see so you didn't have duplicate numbers or not enough numbers. It was honestly really nice. Um, so now we're just making sure that they're the same size because it'd be odd if one was longer and the other one was shorter because then some of them aren't fitting into the little gap we made. I do test these out though. I'm not going solely off of what I'm cutting. And everything that I make, like the little month rectangles and the little cubes for the numbers, I just made those out of the clay that I scooped out from the cloud. Um, and I had some clay left to spare. And just even. This tablecloth that I'm using, I made such a mess out of it. It's kind of embarrassing. Um, it's gonna have to go into the wash, but I feel like I could make a bit more mess before I can go in. Um, and now I'm gonna make the cube. For the cube, I just like rolled the. I'm still fiddling with it, even though it looks perfectly like cloud-like. But basically, I just roll the the clay in my hand, make it square like, and then if it's too big, I just cut off a side, and then I continue playing with it until it's square like, cut off a side, square like, and I basically did that twice for the second one as well. And then once we're done with this, we're basically done with the clay part. The rest is up to the painting stage. Yeah. I like doing this project much more. I don't know why I had so much trouble with the tic-tac-toe board and the essence holder when I didn't have any trouble at all with this one, with the clay, with the cloud calendar and the, well, I did have some trouble with the paint brush holders, but it's okay. This one was like so easy. Maybe it was just I was feeling good that day. I don't know. But everything just clicked into place for me. Even though I had no idea what I was doing, I was making these steps up as I went. I did not watch a tutorial. I just saw the pictures and went, oh, I want to do that. I'm still messing with the cloud. I should just stop fiddling with it. I think I'm just smoothing out the little cracks. You can't really see it on camera, but they're there. They're there. I'm smoothing them out. I'm smoothing everything out. I made sure this time to only use a little tiny bit of water, not a lot. And making sure everything fits all together. And yeah, I was satisfied. And look, that's my extra clay that I had. And now we're onto the painting stage. So usually this is my fourth video, but for the clay, for the tic-tac-toe board and the paint holders, not the paint holders, the essence holders, I did those during the day, but I did this part more towards like sunset time. So the lighting was very bright. Like it wasn't natural lighting, it was the light from my ceiling, as if my ceiling is radiating light. But so if the lighting looks a bit off, it's because of that. And also, the camera moves around a lot. It's because I couldn't find a comfortable spot to keep the camera where you can see things while also I can easily paint, because it was either one hand on either side of the camera or it was you guys off into the corner and you wouldn't see much because I'd be too focused on painting that I would forget to show you guys what I'm doing. So that's a bummer, but maybe I'll find the right angle one day. I'm really thinking overhead. Maybe that's the best angle. Maybe that's why most people choose that angle. Oh well. And we're just gonna paint. The rest of this video is just painting, so if you would like to skip ahead, please do so, because it's not very interesting. I do add, like right now, this cloud is very white. It looks very stiff and like pale, but I'm gonna add some shading to it using a light gray color. It looks like I'm not doing anything, but those shadows are there. It's what makes it more visible and not blinding white in the camera. Just adding those shadows. Like adding the shadows really helped in my opinion. It made the cloud not look so flat. When I first started 3D, I didn't think I would have to add shadows to anything because it's 3D. It would add the shadows to itself. But that never happened to any of my pieces, and my teacher would be like, girl, where are your shadows? It's so flat. I was like, oh, I thought the shadows just appear by themselves. That did not happen. That's okay. School is for learning after all. And still adding these shadows. It's very hard to see because it's blinding white, but it's okay. I think you can see enough. You can see the change happening. At least I hope so. I see the change happening. And I'm really slow. I should have cut out more of this stuff, but oh well. And now I mixed up a blue color. That's what I'm going to use for the pieces. So it looks like the sky. Why is the sky in between a cloud when the back of the cloud is completely white? Don't ask me those questions. Those can't be answered. We have to keep it. It's just blue, okay? And I really like this blue color. I'm surprised I mixed it, like, because all I did was mix my blue paint in with the gray paint that I had, and it turned out really nice. I feel like it's too vibrant, not vibrant, but it's too bright. Like I should have added more white, but it kind of like it's a good color. It's just not sky colored. I don't know. I feel like it should be a tad bit lighter, but oh well. It works. And I should have cut out more of this too. It's quite boring. At least to me it's boring. Just coloring it. And I'm at a frame, but it's okay. And this time I was smart, unlike when I was doing the tic-tac-toe board. This time I waited for each side to dry, so I had a dry spot and wet spot on the clay squares, so I wasn't getting paint everywhere. I still got my hands pretty dirty though, but I think that's just user error. Well, all mistakes were my user error, but I guess I just always get messy. I don't know. I can't help it. Like, I'm not trying to paint my fingers. I just look down and, oh, my fingers are blue. And I don't know what to fill up all this space with because I ran out of things to say, but the video's still going on. So I'm like, oh, I should talk more, but like, what do I talk about? And I have nothing interesting to add to the conversations, like, ever. I'm that one awkward person that just sits there and listens to everyone because I have nothing else to add. And now I'm talking to myself, basically, while I'm doing the voiceover for this video. Now we're gonna number it. I already numbered some of the sides, but I forgot to film it. So here's me filming it actually. And we're gonna write our numbers. I was looking at a template for this because I knew I was gonna get confused and then do the wrong numbers on the wrong like cube. So I had like a paper where it had what number to write on which cube. Anyway, but I was doing this with the dotting tool and I was writing the numbers to the dotting tool. It wasn't bad until I got to 3, because 3 is just like horrendous. It's the ugliest number I have ever written in my life. And then realization dawned on me and I remembered that I had Posca markers. I was like, oh my god, I am so stupid. I realized it after I write Jan for January. I'm like, oh my god, my Posca markers would be perfect for this. What am I doing trying to hand write this with a dotting tool and white paint? And so you can't tell how mad I was at myself for not like noticing, like, see how much easier that was? How much easier that was than trying to write it with a dotting tool? Like, I don't know why I didn't think of it. I think I'm one of those people where if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. So maybe I should just keep everything out in the open so I can see it constantly and be like, oh, I have that. I should use that sometime. Or, oh, I probably need to do something with that, you know? Because, oh, I wrote oct for the ugly. It's okay. It works. This is me seeing how it looks against the cloud. I think it looks really nice. I think it's very cute. I don't know what I'm doing. I should cut this part out. And this is just showing you how all the numbers. And now I'm gonna show you all the months. This was like, honestly, it's so satisfying seeing it come together. Like all the numbers, all the months. And now we're just gonna Mod Podge everything. Okay, so when I did the tic-tac-toe board, the Mod Podge was like peeling off my paint. It was being like annoying. It was sticking to everything. This I Mod Podged and it wasn't peeling. It wasn't doing anything annoying. It wasn't like, it was slightly sticking to other things, but not as badly as the tic-tac-toe board. Like, if I keep the months and the dates on the cloud, it doesn't like stick to, like the pieces don't stick to each other and they don't rip off each other's paint when they come off. But for the tic-tac-toe board, if I put the blueberries down on the board for like more than 2 minutes, then they will like stick together and start peeling each other's paint off, and now the pieces look really ugly. So I don't know what to do with that. But I'm glad the Mod Podge worked for the cloud, because the cloud is really cute. I like it. If I could redo this, I would 100% remember that I have Posca markers and write the numbers not ugly. I would fix the oct because the T looked ugly too, but it's okay. Overall, it wasn't that bad. I liked it. It was good. Oh, okay. You guys didn't see that at all. And just gonna Mod Podge each individual piece. Each individual piece. Yeah. So this is the final thing. And I think it's really cute. And this is me showing you guys how it works. I'm putting in the date of when this was filmed. July 12th. And the one is kind of ugly, but but it's okay. Ugly isn't always bad. And yep, this is just, I don't know what I'm doing, but like, oh, the day has changed. I'm a time traveler. Oh yeah, now it's gonna be 31 of July. Oh yeah, doing the impossible. And yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye bye.